Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kaiserreich, or as it's called, let's just wait for the International, I'll do everything, and I just sit back and, you know, cry because I hate Germany. So, last time we managed to actually push our way into Estonia, quite literally, I think the only thing we've actually accomplished in this war, which is a little embarrassing, but, you know, here we are. Get our overall firepower. I mean, you guys, okay, you are pushing away into Berlin. I do think if they take Berlin, I don't know if it's going to capitulate Germany. I mean, it's 450 victory points. It might. Okay, there's Berlin fallen. At 27%. So if the collapse of the Reichspakt event is still in the game, this is about when it would trigger. But as I've been told, and what, I mean, it appears to be the case when looking at the event files. Because Austria is considered a great power, because they're considered a major faction, they won't capitulate through the events? I don't know. But, I mean, once Germany's dead, they only have to kill Austria. Because Austria has not unified the empire, it's very easy. They basically just gotta take Vienna, and I think probably Trieste as well, and maybe also Graz. But they don't have to push very far. They push here, and then that's it. You know, you take Hamburg. I think Hamburg would be enough. I mean, it's worth 40 victory points. I don't know if that's quite enough to be considered 70%. What am I getting over 70% of? 7%. I think this has to be 8% because that's to go below. It has to go below frickin' 20. Okay, but Brazil is now joined the International. It's going to give fruit. Technically, this is a front line between the two of them. But I mean, the International, they've had a pretty good game, for sure. Okay, the Greeks have had a civil war. That civil war is now over. Greece should join our faction very soon. I think Russia did go realpolitik, which should allow Serbia, Romania, and Greece to all join a faction. I mean, if Serbia and Romania did join, push against Hungary, it would split up the attention of Austria more, which is something that we desperately need. We just need a big front line. And that's it. That's all I want, is a nice front line. Also, if you guys were to take, like, this province, you get in circling on Hamburg. I mean, I know you won't do it, but you could. It's theoretically possible. Because the AI doesn't, they don't try to get encirclement. If the AI gets an encirclement, it's completely by chance. The AI did not foresee that outcome. Like France right now, they're trying to take this province. I would love to see them do it. They're also trying to take Breslau. Breslau is worth 25. Greece to join the Moscow Accord. Yeah, I'm happy to see it. They will actually, okay, they actually border Albania. How many units do you guys have? 7. Albania actually outnumbers you, but let's not worry about that too much. Join the war. You will not join. Okay, you might have to wait until Russia calls you in. Okay, but IMRO is going to get killed off. That means there will be a peace between Serbia and you. Fantastic. And I think at this point... Oh, there's actually a front line. Illyria connects to Albania here. I did not actually know that. Germany has collapsed. And I mean, now that Germany's dead, the war should kind of resolve itself. I'm hoping. I mean, how many units does Germany still have, even though they've been capitulated? 33 to 72 still. How many units? Okay, see if Greece will join. I don't think they will. We've lost 130,000. How has Russia only lost 220,000 men? We'll see against Germany. I've lost 92,000 troops against... Have I been the only one here actually trying to kill Germany? 101,000. I mean, we've killed more Germans than we've lost. I mean, Finland is now actually pushing against... Oh, it's because they capitulated, right? This is a weird bug that happens. Okay, thank you for the support. Lithuania is back in action. They're not going to be in action for too long, to be fair. How are you guys doing? I mean, not super good. But I mean, if Romania, Serbia, Bulgaria all joined the war effort. I mean, Serbia, they won the 4 divisions. I mean, Romania has something. And then if Romania were to join the war... Okay, this whole front is now significantly weaker. So maybe we actually have something? Now that Germany's dead. I mean, once Germany dies, I think after like a month, all of Germany's capitulated division will spawn in Vienna. Which doesn't actually save us that much time. Building factories, keep building military factories, and everywhere we have an 80% construction speed bonus. I mean, Greece is not going to join this war, which honestly is completely understandable. I wouldn't join either at this point. I mean, Austria actually, 22 to 80 divisions. I mean, they're doing pretty well for themselves. Got a little encirclement here. Dublin's fallen, I'm assuming, to the British. White Ruthenia is just kind of hanging out. I mean, if we can take Lvov, I'm going to send you up towards Krakow. Maybe that'll do something for us. I don't know. I'm going to send you to Budapest. I mean, we don't need to kill Hungary. It doesn't actually do too much for us. Because, again, we need to actually kill Austria. Hungary's incidental. They don't actually matter. What do I want to research? 1940 research? Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. How are you guys doing up here? You're doing fine. Let's push our way down the Riga. Maybe we can kill the Baltic Duchy. We can have a fun time with that. Okay, Italian Republic's collapsed, which means we should see international units now move their way into southern Austria. And I mean, that seems like it could be good. Okay, Lvov has fallen. It'll get... where are you? Glacial Lemuria down to 55%. We do need to take Krakow next. Greece to join the Albanian war. Probably, like, honestly, not great for you. Okay, Bohemia's fallen. Lithuania's collapsed another time. Very cool. CSA now at war with the Entente. That is completely acceptable. I mean, the Entente, they didn't actually join the war against the International, right? No, they've been too busy trying to kill syndicalists elsewhere in the world to focus on Europe. Where is the Hungarian army? 17 to 75. I don't see any of them anywhere. I mean, they could all be in this area up towards the north. Entirely possible. I don't know if taking Riga will be enough to... Yeah, there's 2 Hungarian divisions actually right there. Yeah, get a little bit of a naval invasion. I mean, fucking better late than never, I guess. I do appreciate you being here. What if I move my way from... Okay, no, looks like you guys should be bordering Vienna in a second. You're pushing away into Austria now. I'm very happy to see it. Can I kill anybody? Because I don't think we've capitulated a single country. Every country that's been capitulated has been capitulated by the International. Like, they're actually about to take, well, they're probably going to take Poland, too. You know what? Let's see if we can take Raz. That'll be my contribution here. But again, the Germans... Yeah, they now have 61 to 142. So Germany, all of Germany's capitulated divisions should have spawned in Vienna. Which is going to make the war effort just take longer, basically. It's now just going to take even longer. Thank you, Greece, for your support. How are you guys doing over here? Are you doing fine? Once somebody can take Krakow, that'd be beautiful. Riga's fallen. Is that the ball? Hey! We killed the country! We've done it! I didn't think it would happen, but we got there in the end. Absolutely incredible. What about, like, White Ruthenia? What are they up to? Genuinely, I still don't think there's anywhere over here that we can easily make progress in. Which is unfortunate. I think Vienna is actually unguarded. Hey, okay. Serbia and Romania have joined the war. They should all eventually join our faction. I like how the Belgrade Pact's actually led by Romania. As it should be. As it should be. How are we doing? We're getting Russian units over here. You know, we actually surprisingly have rail infrastructure going in here. I want to take Budapest so we can actually connect this to our supply lines. Honestly, these borders are not as messed up as you would otherwise think. They're actually fairly sensible. Okay, but now all the Balkans are on our side. You're already in the war, right? You're not worth Illyria. You should be at worth Illyria as well. You can actually move troops in there. Why are neither of you at worth Illyria? No idea. You should be, but you're not. Okay, Transylvania has switched allegiances. Decided to join up with Romania. Fantastic. Ireland's almost dead. Poland's halfway dead. Two Sicilies is almost dead as well. And Hungary and Lysimeria, they're not super important that they absolutely need to be killed. Really, it's just Vienna. And probably at this point, Graz that needs to fall. I don't know if Salzburg... Or 3 victory points. No, it's not very important. They took Trieste. Trieste is worth 15. Graz is worth 15, and Vienna is worth 45. Okay, you go take here. You move your way into this province. Again, I want to take Budapest. Budapest might actually kill Hungary. If we're lucky. Sicilies will be killed off soon. And again, you're at war with the Entente. Mexico is also at war with the Entente. Okay. But I don't know how the war between Canada and CSA will go. Because normally it happens during the American Civil War. But I don't think this is considered the American Civil War. I think it's considered a different thing now. I'm fairly certain. Okay, Austria is now 46%. You actually were 10. Okay. But again, we're really just waiting for Austria to give in, which they will. They have to. Okay, the Ottoman Empire. I think they will end up winning the war eventually. Okay, Mongolia is in our faction, which is nice. What do we do with you guys? Probably just kill you off. Warsaw has fallen. Is that going to kill Poland? No. Yes. So Poland's now collapsed as well. It's another country that we have not, done anything with. Okay, can't really push Budapest at all. Does anyone feel confident with any attack whatsoever? Like, what about you guys? I don't know who's here. Still 4 divisions. They really put 11 divisions here, huh? You know what? Let's see if we can, once again, get maybe this encirclement to work. Because I think it would be nice. There's a nice, lovely encirclement somewhere. Okay, Budapest has 4 divisions in it hanging out. We will take this city. You don't really matter so much for us. Yeah, I think if they take Graz, that should... Hey, collapse of the Reichspakt. Italy's going to do Atrabund. But I mean, come on, that faction's not going to be lasting too much longer, is it? It's not. They're fricked. Okay, past all of our turns, do we get literally any territory? Yes. Russia gets the Baltic Duchy. Congratulations. Literally everything else goes to fucking goes to everyone else. There you go. Okay, split you guys up. Ireland will be part of the UK, part of the British Union of Britain. And then just to make things simpler, I'm just going to give all of Poland and all of Germany to France. I gave them all to Britain. Whatever. It doesn't matter. That's fine. Like, how many units did the Dutch have? 7 to 34. I mean, it was probably mostly the French that did it, so it is what it is. Yes, I think Blue Army, you can now probably make some maneuvers. You are now technically independent. Technically. Delete all of your units. Station you over here, please. We'll march in through Belarus from the north. And how's Hungary? I mean, Hungary should collapse eventually, right? Please. Now we're still at war with the new Austria Bund. Austria is almost dead. Very, very close. But I mean, Belarus shouldn't survive for too much longer. And Britain should be releasing Germany. I don't know. There we go. Apparently Totalist Britain releases Ratslock Germany. The more you know. And now the Socialist Republic of Germany. They will probably release Poland as well. They might not be able to release it because Belarus has troops in the area. Okay, we'll send you here. All of you, please strategically redeploy. Deploy whatever units you can. Delete the rest. Where do I put you? Yeah, you can all go in Orange Army. That seems more than reasonable. Still missing 2,000 rifles. Excellent. Yeah, please go towards Minsk. Somehow, I mean, again, you just gotta take Roz, which you have taken. You'll be there in just a second. Albania has been killed off. They were part of the new Austria-Bund, though, so they're not going to capitulate immediately. But I think Austria is dead. I'm like, yeah, there we go. I was like 90% sure the Austria was done for. I am stupid. I pressed end too early. Good job, me. Does Greece have a claim here? They do. Okay. Yeah, mark states will then transfer to you. We will mark states, transfer that over to Serbia. France did land here, but we're gonna take all the states, give it to Serbia. I'm gonna take all of this state, and I'm gonna take all of this state. No, I am not. Don't take this state. But this I will transfer over to myself. Bohemia, Austria, and the rest of you will transfer over to France. This area will transfer over to the over to the Italians. We'll transfer it over to the Italians. There we go. Works itself out quite nice. Because you guys don't actually have a battle plan anymore. Let's go deal with Finland. I'm gonna send you up north. Honestly, just give me more guns. More guns than that, even. Then we should get territory or some claims to release this territory soon. Yes, return all Romanian lands. Return all Serbian lands. Fate of Hungary. Let's release a greater Hungarian state. What the hell is this? I don't know. Hopefully that'll get resolved soon. Because it looks like ass. Why is there, Oh, you're the German government in exile. Hey, you are. Okay. But you're at war. You're only at war with people I was at war with. You're actually still at war with the Dutch East Indies. Which I'm kind of surprised by. I thought you would have peaced out, but apparently not. 3 units up towards Minsk. You guys will move in and be very, very aggressive about your military actions in the north. Does Hungary not have a claim here? They do have a claim. We can integrate some territories, absolutely. Is any neighbor state owned and controlled by Ukraine as a core of Ukraine? I'm not too sure why I can't integrate you then. Oh, because I don't core this province. Okay. Now I get it. Now I get it. There you go, Hungary. You can have some land back. The Galician Ukrainians join us. Kingdom of Galicia and Lothian established in 1772 as a crown of the House of Monarchy from the partition to Poland has come to an end. With a long history of ethnic and economic woes, the Crown land was often neglected by Vienna, paving the way for significant autonomy and allowing the Polish and Ukrainian national movements to flourish and compete. The Wielkrieg further led to the region becoming the Piedmont of Poland and Ukraine, with the Polish-Ukrainian legions fighting for the representative nation liberation from Russian yoke. The reunification of Galicia with their national homeland was thwarted by German-Austrian bickering, but this has proven to be merely temporary. With Galicia and Lothian had to be dissolved, tension between the Polish and Ukrainian states are expected to flare up. It remains to be seen how they handle the fate of the region and the addition of new ethnic minorities to be handled. Nevertheless, today we welcome our brothers and sisters from the now defunct Crownland into our nation. Okay, we get some territory here. That's nice. Also, what I'm going to do is because I have a claim here, I think it makes sense that I, as part of our negotiation settlement with the Internationale, do I have a claim here? No. I'm going to transfer this to you. And then I'm going to transfer this to you. And then I'm going to give Memel, which should be a Lithuanian, yeah. Just something like this. There we go. I should have thought about that beforehand, but Italy has unified. You know, nice on them, nice on them. Belarus has collapsed. I know I have claims in the south, so I'll take my claims. We'll give the rest over to Russia. Here you go, Russia. And now we should just be at war with Finland. Okay, and now the Entente's like, you know what? This is the perfect time to strike. Now that the Internationale is in complete control of Western Europe, now this is when we make our move. You know, it's ballsy. I'll give them that. Well, the CSA, can they join the Internationale now that, you know what? I don't, I'm kind of loving this, I'm kind of loving the toolbox here. One of these should be to join your faction. There you go. I mean, you're both at war with the same people. I think this makes perfect sense. I mean, you might have been... Actually, could you have done this anyways? I don't know. This isn't actually telling me... No. Okay, it requires the PSA to not exist. Okay. And it's actually... You can only do this if the American Civil War is over or ceasefire has been agreed upon at the Rockies. So I guess if you didn't have the Rocky ceasefire, then this wouldn't actually happen. Huh. I didn't know that. But I mean, the Canadians, they stand no chance, right? Now, especially since I just put them in the International, like, they're fricked. There's absolutely nothing that they will be, there's nothing they'll be able to do. It's game over for them. What else we got here? We got Luxembourg. Yeah, like, look, I mean, these are some decent borders. I think this is exactly, well, they're not exactly, because I think they lost a little bit of territory. I mean, Luxembourg, of course. But these basically, I think, Weimar Germany's borders. Just with a little bit of a smaller Poland here. So Argentina has now joined the International. Paraguay and Uruguay basically stand no chance. They ended Why did you... Wait a minute. You ended hostilities by... Fine. I think you could have annexed the entire country. Or you know what? Again, I kind of have been loving it. Okay. Mark, you... As a terms of you getting your independence and losing territory, you gotta join the faction, right? Seems only fair. But I think with that, now that peace has been brought to Europe, we're at peace ourselves. This is going to be a good time, I think, for us to end this series. So thanks everybody for watching. I apologize that this was not the pro-Germany series that I had envisioned to begin with, but you know, here we are now. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoyed, thumbs down. Want to see more? Subscribe, and goodbye.